there today. My little one tested positive on Saturday, so I'm staying home with him today. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. All things go according to plan, and he didn't pass it on to me. I will be there. So today you're just going to follow along with these notes and then get started and do some practice of graphing linear equations. If you recall, on Friday we did that whole lesson about how the equation actually has the slope and the y-intercept in it. So let's go ahead and start this. Slope-intercept form, y equals m, which we all know is the slope, x plus b, which is the y-intercept. Right? Remember, x and y are the ordered pair values. Okay, that's the ordered pair from the equation or the graph. When an equation of a line is written in slope-intercept form, you can easily find the slope and y-intercept of the line. Then you can graph the line using this information, which is exactly what we practiced on Friday, right? So if we have y equals 2x plus 3, the slope is 2, y-intercept is 0, 3, right? If we had y equals negative 2/5 minus 4, the slope would be negative 2/5, and our y-intercept would be 0, negative 4. Right? I'm sorry, that's kind of hard to see there. They didn't give us a whole lot of space here, did they? I guess they didn't expect us to do it as an ordered pair, but we're going to. Okay, how do you graph the line? Well, if you don't already have a ruler, go ahead and grab one from the back of the room. It's in the little jar by the pencil sharpener. First thing we talked about on Friday was you plot the y-intercept, so let's do this one. So our slope is 3, our y-intercept is 0, negative 2. So I'm going to plot the y-intercept at 0, negative 2. Okay, let me see if I can get this so it's not so glare. Man, I really don't like this glare. Hold on. Okay, that's better. So I did that. Start at the y-intercept and use the slope to go rise or fall, right, up or down, the number of spaces indicated in the numerator. Then count the right, so that's our run, the number of spaces indicated by the denominator. So remember, my slope is 3, which is the same as 3 over 1. So I'm going to rise 3, 1, 2, 3, run 1. There's a point. We're going to do at least 2 more points. 1, 2, 3, over 1. So we have 3 total points. And then we connect those points with the ruler. Hopefully this is looking familiar to you from Friday. I know it's been a while. Okay, so that's how you go through this process. We're going to do a couple more together just as a refresher. So if you remember here, there's a secret 1 hiding here. So for this, my slope is 1 over 1, or 1, and my y-intercept is 0, negative 4. So I'm going to plot my y-intercept, and then I'm going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And then I'm going to connect those. I would like you to write out the slope and y-intercept for each of these. So every time you get to another problem, identify the slope, identify the y-intercept. There are a couple here that I know might be a little confusing. So let's look at number 11 together. Y equals 2x. This is slope-intercept form, but they just left off the plus 0 here. So this tells me my slope is 2 over 1, or 2. In my y-intercept, we had something like this. Those of us that got to that problem on the paper from Friday, the table paper, my y-intercept is the origin. So I'm going to put the 0 there, up 2 over 1, rise 2, run 1. And then I'm going to draw this line. Okay. Number 13 looks kind of strange, right? Y equals x, there's nothing else. Well, this would just be like x plus 0. So my slope, remember there's that secret 1 there, is 1 over 1. My y-intercept again is 0. So I'm going to start here at 0, rise 1, over 1, rise 1, run 1. So it looks weird, but that's just how it is when you identify it as slope and y-intercept. And then if you look here, This point is 0, 0. That tells me y equals x. Sure. This point is 1, 1. y equals x, 1 and 1. 2, 2, right? So that is telling me that they equal the same thing. Number 10 is different because it has negative x, so that's like a negative 1 hiding there, so my slope is negative 1 over 1. And my y-intercept is still 0, 0, because they just didn't put the plus 0 there for the b part of the equation. So this time I'm at my y-intercept of the origin there, and I'm going to go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. Got my 3 points, right? Fall, run, because the negative is in the numerator. And then I connect the points, and I've got my line there. And this makes sense too, because this is like saying y equals negative 1 times x. Well, if x is 1, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. If x is 2, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So that's how that works. That's our x and y's in our ordered pairs. Let me see if there's any others that you might need to know. Oh, everybody except 7th period saw these examples on Friday. In 7th period, we will do the table activity, that the other classes got to start on Friday. We'll do that tomorrow when I'm back. Okay, so if you remember, when you only have x values, that gives you a vertical line. That tells me that every x value is a 3. So that tells me that I'm going to have a vertical line at 3. And if you remember, the slope of a vertical line is undefined, and there's not going to be a y-intercept, so we can leave that alone. If I have a y value, that tells me that this is going to be a horizontal line. Because every y value is a 2. So that tells me that my line is going to go right here through this thought bubble. That's okay. Goes right there. Oops, that doesn't look like a very good line. Let me fix that. Okay, there you have it. Every y value is a 2. So you should be able to do these other x's and y's. Now, if every y value is 0, it's going to be a horizontal line on the x-axis. If every x value is 0, that's going to be a vertical line on the y-axis. Okay. So go ahead and finish up the rest of those on your own. And then I need you to also do, don't forget there's some on the back here, I need you to also then go and do the quiz. That's not really a quiz, it's just an assignment. So check Canvas. And if you did not finish this for whatever reason, this is not homework. Don't do it as homework, okay? And neither is the Canvas assignment. All right, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.